What's going on, guys? My name is Daniel Romain, aka DR, and welcome back to my channel, DR Fitness. Today I'm going to be doing a grocery haul video for you guys. A lot of you ask me what I eat, especially on Instagram. I just made a grocery run, and this, what you see right here, I bought. This will typically last me about a week, thereabout. But yeah, so I'm going to go through everything that's on here and kind of show you guys what I eat to stay lean year round. All right, so these right here are my carb sources. This will be my protein sources back right there, and then back here would be my low carb veggie sources. Right, let's start off with back here. All right, so right here we got mushrooms. So mushrooms are rich in vitamins B, or B vitamins, because there are a bunch of B vitamins. So rich in B vitamins, and it's one of the only plant-based foods with vitamin D in it, actually. So it's very good in that sense. Also rich in potassium. There are a lot of antioxidants in there as well, to take care of the free radicals, inflammation and stuff like that, right? So we have spinach next up. Spinach is considered a superfood. It is rich in vitamin A, also rich in vitamin C, D, and K, which are responsible for bone health. Also rich in antioxidants and fiber. Then we got broccoli. Broccoli is also like spinach and mushrooms, rich in vitamins and antioxidants. That's calcium and vitamin C as well, which are responsible for making collagen, and calcium are responsible for forming strong bones. So there's that. All right, so I also got lettuce in this bag, just shredded lettuce. In this bag there's a mixture, so lettuce, cabbage, and carrots. I think I just eat lettuce for the texture. I really love the texture, and it's a high volume meal, meaning you can eat a lot of it and not get much nutritional content from it. So I could eat this whole bag of lettuce, right? I think this whole bag, there's 2.5 servings in there, right? And a serving has only 3 carbs and no fat, 10 milligrams of sodium, 1 gram of sugar. So you could really eat this whole bag and not get anything from it, basically. So that's good in some cases, because when I want a low carb meal, I turn to lettuce, right? I also have pico, mild pico de gallo, which is a must for my eggs. I make them in my omelets. So yeah. So Kai, say hi to YouTube.
Hi.
Say hi YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Alright, cool. Alright, so Kai keeps interrupting me while I'm doing my grocery haul. You guys are gonna get a lot of that though, because he's always around and he always wants to be in the video. So yeah. Let's talk condiments a little bit. All right, so I don't use a lot of condiments on anything really, but I do almond milk, unsweetened almond milk. I really love this brand, Almond Breeze. Most of you guys might know it. Very macro friendly. I can't do sugar, or I don't do sugar. I do stevia instead. Stevia is very good. It's a natural leaf, and it is actually, I think, 2 or 3 times sweeter than sugar. So this is what I sweeten my coffee with. All right, so let's go on to carbs. Sweet potatoes, my hands down favorite carb to eat, right? Sweet potatoes is a superfood, rich in vitamins, promotes heart health, it promotes lower blood pressure, stuff like that. If you're diabetic though, it kind of varies, right? I would not suggest someone who is diabetic to have sweet potatoes as their main source of carbs, just because it could spike your insulin levels, and actually it does spike your insulin levels. But if you're fine, then that's okay. Speaking of rice, I eat a lot of Uncle Ben's, and I know some of you guys are gonna be like, yeah, that's microwavable, blah 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 blah. I really don't like cooking rice. This is really quick. I throw this into the microwave for 90 seconds and I have my rice. I have jasmine rice, I have whole grain brown rice, and basmati. I really like basmati and jasmine more than whole grain, but I tend to mix it up. So breakfast carbs. I recently started doing the Quaker fiber and protein single packs. These are high in protein and they're very macro friendly, and I like that. This Kodiak cakes, I also recently started buying this. This is pretty good. The macros on this are amazing. There's protein in there, so that's a plus. Kodiak cakes, pancake mix, one of my favorite breakfast choices. If you follow me on Instagram, anytime you see those pancakes that I post, it's this, right? A high protein pancake mix. This is my favorite bread right here. Dave's Killer Bread is an organic whole grain bread and low in carbs. One slice is like 13 carbs, two obviously 26 carbs thereabout. Um, this is Ole wraps. 15 grams of carbs. 11 of those carbs are from dietary fiber. I know there's a great debate about net carbs. So some people would say, hey, 11 grams or 15 grams are coming from fiber, so I'm only getting 4 grams of actual carbs. Honestly, when I check it or when I plug it into my MyFitnessPal, I just do 15 grams, right? But let's say you're one of those people that are big on net carbs, this will only have 4 grams of net carbs, all right? So protein. Protein is the building block for growth. Talking about bodily tissue, obviously, talking about hair, skin with protein, right? Protein is very responsible for growth of any kind in the human body. It's super important. So right over here, I have my breakfast protein, right? This is what I do with my eggs. So whenever you see my turkey bacon, this is what I eat. One slice of this is like 5 grams of protein, right? So as you can see, you get a lot of protein from this. Next we have tuna, chunk like tuna in water, because I don't need the oil, and it's lower sodium. So these things are processed, which I don't tend to eat a lot of processed stuff, right? But if I eat, processed stuff, I try to get things that are lower in sodium, because when foods are processed, the sodium levels are super high because of like all of the preservatives and stuff in there, right? So this is a lower sodium chunk like tuna, which I do in like, if I'm just doing a sandwich or something. And we have chicken breast, boneless, skinless chicken breast. Really doesn't need an explanation. I used to eat a lot of this back then when I just started out working out, but not really anymore. I mean, I eat it off and on, but yeah, I like to mix things up, as I said. I have 96.4 ground beef right here, which is one of my favorite sources of protein. I don't tend to eat red meat all the time, but I do eat red meat. And when I eat red meat, I go with the lower fat red meat, because obviously the saturated fat in red meat is kind of high, right? Chicken thighs. I love chicken thighs. Boneless, skinless chicken thighs, I absolutely love it. But I hate cleaning it, right? So I don't really eat it a lot. Plus, it's higher in fat. Albeit if you really clean it properly, then that's not really a problem. But yeah, I incorporate it into my diet because I actually love the taste of it. And then we have egg whites. Egg whites, I eat egg whites every single morning. I eat egg whites and turkey bacon every single day. Those things are just like, mandatory for me. And then salmon. I love salmon. Salmon has a lot of health benefits. Rich in B12. It promotes heart health. Rich in mono and polyunsaturated fats, which are really good for you. So I love eating salmon. So that's about it for what I shot for today. Coming up, I'm going to have a lot of like recipe videos, more grocery hauls, and just in general nutritional tips for you guys. But yeah, I did a grocery run and I just wanted to show you guys basically what I eat. So it varies, but it doesn't really vary much. This is what I eat typically. But yeah, I'll be doing more videos for you guys in the near future. But until then, stay safe, stay blessed, peace.